Alright, for the first time ever on this channel, I'm going to talk about the upcoming sci-fi show Krypton, about Superman's family, the House of El, generations before he became Superman. I think it stars this guy named Seg-El, who's his grandfather or great-grandfather. I'm going to review the trailer, but first, let me do a little background about the show real quick. Decades before Superman became the hero of Earth, his family was fighting for its survival. Krypton, a new show from SyFy that will act as a straight-up Superman prequel series, just got its first trailer on Tuesday. Whoops, that was like 2 days ago. Or actually like 3 days ago now, right? I'm a little late to this one. And it looks like longtime DC and Superman fans are in for a real treat with this one. Let's hope so. I know a lot of Superman fans haven't been very happy with his live-action portrayal in the DC movies right now. They felt that that's a little off. Well, a lot really off. Although a lot of people those people have probably been more satisfied with his portrayal in Supergirl, the TV series. So maybe they will find this show for them if it's good for the El family. Even though Superman's not going to be in the show because it takes place decades before he was born. Ooh, I like the logo design graphics. The rendering, the 3D rendering looks good.
The story of my family is one of triumph and sacrifice.
Looks like the Fortress of Solitude.
Revolution against tyranny. Now it falls on my shoulders to save my world.
Someone from the future is coming to destroy Krypton.
Oh, from the future.
Your grandson becomes the greatest hero of the universe.
Oh. This is very different than I thought it was going to be.
The story of my family isn't about how we died. It's about how we lived.
I like that trailer, but it actually brings more than me talking about whether it's good or bad. I want to talk about what it's making me think about, because I didn't know anything about this show much before I watched this. I'd heard of it, and I knew it was going to take place in the past. But I didn't know, for instance, I didn't know that someone was coming from the future, where, you know, there's already a Superman, and telling Superman's great-grandfather or grandfather, whatever, about his son in the future. You know, like, I didn't think there was going to be a Superman at all in this show, or anyone knowing about Superman, because it took place in the past. So the fact that someone's coming from the future to the past and telling him, you know, your son's going to be a big hero and stuff, or great, whatever, your offspring, your descendant, I think that was really eye-opening for me, surprising. And I like how in the stylings of Krypton, the city or the world, the planet, it looks similar to the way that Krypton was styled in the beginning of Man of Steel, you know, the one with Henry Cavill. I guess they want to keep that artistic, aesthetic, you know, synergy, because that's, you know, the one that everyone knows, because that's the blockbuster movie that came out like 3 or 4 years ago. And that's still the Superman mythos they're keeping with in the DC movies. And this does make me think, I'm excited to see, you know, Krypton. We definitely, in the movies and TV shows, everyone usually in Superman and Supergirl TV shows and movies, they talk about Krypton in the past. And we see it in flashbacks and stuff. But we never really know much about that culture, what it was like to actually be someone living on Krypton. You know, what Krypton society is like, what Kryptonians are like. You know, we just see them through a lens of people living in the present day on Earth, not even on Krypton, usually. And so I would definitely like to get, you know, a sense of what Krypton society is like, the different classes of people in Krypton, what the different areas of Krypton look like. I know this is a TV show and they'll have budgetary constraints, so they'll only be able to do so much. What I saw in this looked really good, though. I mean, I don't know, I'm not that picky when it comes to special effects, but I thought it looked really nice. So I'm curious to see if, as they're telling the story of Superman's family in the past, his ancestors, if they'll also tell the story of Krypton society and people, just culture. Now, I'm wondering if this show might have the same kind of problem that Gotham has right now, you know, the Batman show without Batman on it, because you have Batman villains like Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy and Penguin and others. But without a Batman on the show to fight them, sometimes the show can be kind of slower, disjointed, or I don't think the writers and directors always know what to do with it. Now, again, I enjoy Gotham, and I will say that they have found ways to, you know, to make the young Batman and Bruce Wayne, Jim Gordon, their fight against him compelling. But I'm wondering if, if you have a Superman show without Superman, or if they might have the same problem, if it might get too boring, or if you're telling, if there's supervillains that come out and you want to see an action movie, an action story with this guy with superpowers, flying and punching it, but because he doesn't exist, it's people running from the monster, whatever. It's stuff like that. Like, it might struggle to be as exciting as it would be if there was actually Superman here. Now, because someone is telling the character in here that somebody from the future is coming to hurt them, maybe they will find a way where Superman can come back in time to his ancestors' home and help them fight off monsters or something, which would be cool. But they can't do that all the time, because the star of the show is that guy in the middle, Kal-El. So I hope that Krypton isn't bogged down with some of the same problems that have bogged down Gotham. Problems I think Gotham has solved, because I watch Gotham right now. I think Gotham's really, interesting and exciting right now. But, I hope Krypton is a show that they're able to keep things tightly focused. And they have thought, the showrunners and writers and directors, how they're going to tell Superman stories without Superman on it and have them still be compelling. If you're watching the show as a Superman fan, how are they going to keep you interested to watch it if Superman's not there? There's no, Lois Lane, no Perry White, no whatever. Lex Luthor, none of those people exist yet for him to fight or create, dramatic tension. So they've got to do everything differently. I think they can do it, and I'm interested to see if they will, and if they do it, how they'll do it. But I'm intrigued. I will definitely be checking out at least the first few episodes on March 21st to see if I'm going to get into it. And thank you for watching. If you'd like to watch me make more videos about DC movies and TV shows and comic books, please like the video and subscribe. I appreciate your viewership. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.